Welcome back, one and all, to the Brexit Estate, hard by the darkest dungeon, where we are going to be heading once more into the Crimson Court to face the Baron. Hopefully finally going to actually confront him this time. Now it's going to be a little rough, but I think we can do this. So once again our party will be Estella, Venga Felgren, Vernon, and Shamara. I'm seeing a lot of afflictions here, and that is really risky, and I'm seeing a lot of stress, so I'm hoping we get a lot of fights in the hallways to reduce some of that stress. Otherwise it's going to be a kind of tough fight because we can't camp in there. I'd still like to find whatever item is going to unlock that locked room, and I'm hoping that defeating the Baron will enable me to do so. But essentially, my goal this week is to get in there and finish that villain once and for all. That is 3 afflicted characters, right? What do we got? We've got abusive, fearful, and paranoid. I think abusive is going to have to go first. Are there any skills to train? It might be worth, actually, just walking them along the hallways back towards the Baron's room and then retreating out of the dungeon right there. You know what, Vernon? It may be the time to invest in those skills once more. Are there trinkets to sell? I'm looking for 3 or more of the same. Okay, blight resistance. That's probably it for now. There we go. And there we go. Okay, that's a bit more money. Oh, yes. A good item given how stressed some characters already are. Who is that? Smash -5. I think we're just going to have to go dive in, get stuck in. Spend a little money in town before we go though, because we have other heroes back home. Let's look at people who don't have the Crimson Curse. Diurnal, that's a nuisance. Oh blimey, he's got a lot that needs to be dealt with. That probably needs to... it's expensive. Needs to be dealt with eventually. Those are all locked. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but Fanatic kind of thrives on stress. And then up here... okay, that is probably the... Lock. If we had like another 6,000 or 7,000, fear of unholy, famatophobia. Okay, let's just start at the top and work our way down. Oh, okay, we can't miss full. Okay then. Town of Grizz. Let's look at districts first. So we've built the granary already, so we need quite a lot more busts for the blood bank. The Crimson Vintners. Sanguine Vintners, that'd be 80. We might be able to build the Performance Hall soon. And to be fair, that's probably the one that's going to come next, just because it's one of the easiest to get to. Am I still trying to build... Yes, I am. Okay. So, 5 deeds at some point would be good as well. Alright. Just quick paranoia check to make sure I'm recording, and I am. Good. Into the courtyard we go for our second replica silver musket ball. It's like the silver arrow, if you know your Robin Hood stories, except as for a musket, you know. And of course there's the obvious silver bullet for a werewolf thing. Yeah. One of our 26 invitations. That's fine. I always originally thought it should be 4 because we can now embark with less than 4. Alright. We don't need so many shovels. Oh god, that's going to be just really brutal, isn't it? Okay. Put one back. There's a little blight. One key, just in case. Ah, there we go. Right. Huh. Is this going to end terribly? Have I undersupplied on anything? Right. Got food, got torches, got spades, got bandages. Those are the main three ones you always want to take. Crimson Court, a couple of extra bandages is good. I really wish we had more blood. So this is our all or nothing run, right? We need to get in there, smash things up, and if this goes badly, we're going on a blood run next week. Actually, the low blood count means that it's pretty much a blood run week, whatever happens. Well, it means we can't really afford to give up and fail. Okay, where up here? We're over here. Ah, of course. So this would be a torch. And that is magnificent. Right, now we want as many fights as possible on the way to the Baron's room. I don't know it's the Baron's room, I just hope it's the Baron's room, and that almost looks like the Mists of Ravenloft right there. I really want to do this. Oh.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Great. Well, that's a start. A start on our blood shortages. Let's hope we can last to the Baron's room without using more than one more vial. Okay, so now we are venturing through these dark and mostly explored halls towards our destination. Now, are those dead ends down here? I need to go there as well. Right, okay, well, we know where we're going. We know what needs to be done, as it were. Okay, he's not wasting away yet. Any fights the dungeon can throw at me would be good right now. You know, any at all. Because if we end up afflicted and wasting when we face the Baron, that's really not going to end well, is it? Just hoping to run into some monsters. Now, while it is worth worrying where they might have all scurried up... There we go! Enemies! Give us some blood. Uh-oh. Vernon! Just for that, you need to get rid of some of that 71 stress to get down to about a 58-ish. Yes! Okay.
Another one falls.
Fundavestal! Although now, cursed in blood. Right, you.
Be gone, fiend.
No stress. The guarding isn't quite worth it against the ghoul because he's just as likely to just scream and stress everyone out. But sometimes it's worthwhile. No, it's okay, just abusive swine. Yeah, that's right, Vernon, you work that stress down. 46. Wonderful. Wanna. I'm getting far too cocky here.
The horror.
Oh, no, you don't.
Impressive.
We'll soon show you, you sniveling ghoul. 33, 31, okay. Uh-oh. Is it a stun? It's a stun! Damn it! Alright, everyone, he's gonna scream at us. Don't listen to him. Don't listen, you fools! Says Mr. Felgren. And the blade misses. The blade does not strike the mark. Three for two. Okay, need to watch that. Right. Don't pass your turn. Thank you. Because you needed healing.
Sedated.
Just because we're trying to get rid of all that stress of hers, she can just hack it in there. Right. Protect the priestess. She is the linchpin of the party. The kingpin, the keystone. The foundation on which you all stand. Could we get a critical for the stress heal? Not this time, unfortunately. Oh, come on! Don't thank you.
Fear consumes the mind.
No horror on the Hellion. Superb. Down to 21.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Hey, we can do this. We can get her down below 20 by the end of the fight. Oh yeah! 8.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Didn't want to risk piling any horror on there, so I had to kind of finish that one quickly. No blood, unfortunately, because it wasn't really traditional Crimson Court monsters. So, we'll just perfect! More foes line the hallways, eager to sip our crimson fluid. They must be denied! There's a chance of blood. Don't. Just. Don't. Thank you! What? 2? Oh. Stinky poo. That was a bad Jelly the Witch reference in case any of you didn't get it. Oh, yes. Annihilation indeed. Right, we need another round. Defend yourselves. Patrick McGowan is not an number. He is a free man. Uh-oh. Powerful! Ho ho ho! Venga Felgren, ever the hero. Almost as good as Rosnav. Hey, that's taken her down to... She's not afflicted! Wonderful. Who is? You two. Fearful and paranoid. Well, you know what? Just to heal thyself. Oh, it's going well. This is so good. You know what? She's angry.
The wounds of war can be healed.
All that abusive energy needed to go somewhere. Yeah, you chop him a little bit with that sword. Uh-oh. Skull type. Big skull.
Unbalanced.
Skull to skull contact. Bone to the bonce, as it were. Yeah, you help her as well, you know? Angry is as angry does.
The ground quakes.
Oh yes. And a guard. Just in case he tries to pick on her again, because she's kind of hurting and... Hey, don't stun. Yes! No stun! Haha! But that's a lot of stress. Kill the body. I'm stalling for one turn just to get a group heal off here. Don't. No! You fool! Okay. 117, 101. Darkest Dungeon, Stress 101. Vestals get it in the neck when there's a ghoul around. Actually, in the Crimson Court, everyone gets it in the neck. That's how they get infected.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
No blood though, sadly. But quite a few crests. Let's see, that's 18. That puts us on about 7 short of building the puppet show. It's not the puppet show theatre, it's the performance hall for the jester. So we are well on our way to a town upgrade, and if we could actually get some deeds instead, that would be even better. I'm just hoping no one perishes of the curse in town due to our blood shortage. So, while the helmet does move independently, it's more of a chest. A small oblong of the chest lifts up a little and comes down again. That's the part that may have been fixed already in a recent file update, but I need to go and download at some point. I'll light a torch just for our next fight. Okay. Ooh. That is a real blood shortage. The thing is, the one with the red blood drop looks more like a more advanced stage than one with the hollow hole. I need to remember the hollow hole is empty and needing it, whereas actually it looks like hollow then gets filled up and becomes more powerful, but it's actually the other way around. The ways that we... Vernon! Oh, this is bad news. I think we're going to run out of blood. We're going to have another blood check. You know, people are going to get really, really pissy around here-ish. Oh. And we are not finding blood-bearing foes. But hopefully this is our last time hunting the Baron. Oh, wouldn't that be horrible? To go defeat the Baron, head back to the locked room, and die due to blood deprivation on the way to the locked room and actually lose a hero that way. That would be such a tragedy. And I'm just calling it now in case it actually happens, okay? Because if it happens and I get very disappointed, at least I'll know that I had at least predicted it. God. Feeling like Cassandra, the prophet from Troy, you know, who was cursed to forever tell the truth, but for no one to believe her. In this case, for one who doesn't believe her, seems to be me. I need to trust my instincts more. Right. Give me some blood. That's... We don't have any... Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ha! Doesn't seem to notice us. He disappeared! Okay. There's a curio. I wonder if there probably isn't a blood curio. What would he use to extract blood from curio? Oh, good God, here we go. Yeah. Look, he's virtuous. Does the No, it doesn't. Damn it! I wonder if there is a virtue that affects death resistance. That'd be interesting. Great.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Okay. Monsters, could you have some blood for us, please? You could. Wonderful. Do it then. Have some. Uh-oh. Double guard. This could be interesting. So how does that work? If I attack him, will it go to the front one? I could just do this. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, so I've done that. Then you need to do a group heal. No, a single target heal. And pray that... Well, that's okay. Pray that I get to do this before she gets attacked by anything. So that kind of worked. Oh, those flies are going to be hideous for quite some time.
Inspiration and improvement.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why we guard. You leave her alone, you've got enough blood shortages as it is. Right. Right. Uh-oh. She... Oh. Right, well. Thundervestal! Yeah! Got it!
Pummeling.
Go away, you horrible fly. And riposte time is coming up. I don't think there's going to be any blood in that chest. But we can hope. 9! Nice! Uh-oh, no stress removal this turn. Yeah, you take that shield bash. Yeah, you guard all you want, mate. I've got a Hellion here with a halberd and she's not afraid to use it. Group heal. Who's going to refuse? You're going to refuse. Okay. Not ideal. Oh, damn. She actually missed. Okay, fine. I mean, look, that's three group strikes in a row. She's lucky to... Yeah, you know, look at that. That's terrible. Right. Needs to guard. And I'm so glad that he did.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Vernon. Well, okay, that's acceptable. Just not quite what I was hoping. For...
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Although we're in a reasonable situation at the moment, if we could just get rid of one of those two afflictions, or at least get one of those stress totals down to about 60, that would be ideal. So she's getting angry. And she's getting impaled and skewered from beneath.
Weakened.
From below it impales you. Look, it's under 100, that's kind of acceptable right now. Working our way to the foe there, and this is good. Wow, he's hitting hard. I'm going to store one turn for stress removal or healing next round. Ideally we'll get both. Can't say that we will. Oh, nice! Now, if you would kindly donate some blood to the cause, our man-at-arms is sorely in need.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
That's the wrong colour. I'm not colourblind, I can tell red from green. Damn it. This chest holds a key needed for this adventure. Maybe the locked room is the Baron. Well, give me a key. Key of anger, red. Only through rage will the passage open. Well, she does get pretty angry. So, is that the Baron's room? Is that his treasury? Damn it! Well, we're going for that treasure room now, aren't we? You know. Especially if there's blood in there. Oh, if there's... Red key, red... Oh, need the blood. I'm not sure we can do both those rooms this run. But we must endeavour to... 3 are now wasting away. Look, there's no way I could have. I had to leave those 4 bottles back in town in case anyone else needed them, because they've been guzzling about 3 or 4 a week back there. I'll tell you what, when we encounter the Baron, we will not be ready. And yet, if we unlock this door on this occasion, we should be able to come back to it again. It's I hear there's some kind of bug. If you leave with the key and then don't come back, you can't unlock it or something. So I'm getting that unlocked right now. We're finally going to get to this locked chamber. Open the gates and venture inside. And if the Baron's in there, he's going to kick our asses. Okay, nourishment was required. That's fine. What lies beyond this lock? What lies beyond this shackled portal? Well, this red key will hopefully help us find out. I wonder if that is unlocked from both directions now. Anyway, let's go in. In! I'm going to regret this probably, aren't I? You have got to be taking the piss. There's literally nothing in here. Why was this room even locked? This makes no sense. Okay, so I've heard some kind of rumours about heroes getting trapped and locked up in prisons, and you have to go and free them. Like when you retreat, someone has to stay behind in a prison or something like that. I don't know. I hope it's not that during the boss fight he actually goes and locks people in that room. You know. Oh god, yep, almost all. Okay. Heading towards this long corridor. If we can get any blood in this corridor, that would be ideal. And by this corridor, I mean the one after this chamber. You know, this long hallway of death. There's got to be some encounters in here, right? Let's see. The railings of hope are scarce. Oh, there's a few. Well, let's dig up the plant pot. No blood. Food. Some railings. I'll light a torch because this is looking like a... I mean, look. What if there's like a mini-boss there, like a big stone statue thing? Because there's apparently stone enemies in here somewhere. Okay. We got the great big balls. Apparently the Baron has balls and is some kind of midget. I thought he'd be quite big. Oh, wonderful! Please give us some blood! Just in case. This is going to hurt. Basically, 3 of these is going to be a bit like the formless flesh. You know, attacks all over the place. And needing lots of party heals. Yep. Hopefully they won't concentrate too... Double stun? Ow! Right. You've asked for this. Have 8 of your 30. This is
mortality clarified in a single strike.
Venga Felgren. Be powerful. Be bandaged. Be guarding. She is for light. She is for life. Do not allow her to falter. Bloody hell. Damage these things put out is insane.
A time to perform beyond one's
Give it a break, mate. And there's still 3 of them. You passed your turn. You absolute scumbag. Let's press on together. Yes, indeed.
Quickens.
And live! Live together as well. And I don't just mean cohabitation. Ow!
Blow to body and brain.
It's okay, he's not picking on the jester. New round. A new round of pain and agony. And stress removal. A lot of stress there. Need to watch that. Yeah, you don't do that, mate. That's Really bad. No bandages now. Things are getting dire. Oh,
A
you
hand's
absolute...
breadth from becoming unwound.
Okay, that works. Then, if we go like this...
Decimated.
That certainly worked. And then we need to get some healing in here fast. While we still can. Oh god, here we go. Right. Oh, missed. Lovely. Oh, our jester's going to take a pummeling there. Yep.
Injury and
Don't bleed, don't bleed. Please don't
set the
bleed.
Stage for heroism or cowardice.
He didn't bleed. Oh! Bloody hell. Well, this is a really awkward situation. Let's just try and put some damage on these. That's good. That's good. So then we want to guard here. And he won't let us. In which case... That's not enough bleed. That's not enough bleed. Oh, that's just shocking. Right. Group heal. Do not deny... Do not deny it.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Well, Vernon, all I can say is you'd better be blessed by the gods themselves. Because you've got a death wish, pal. Okay, that kind of works. Don't you dare die. Oof. I think we're leaving after this fight, whatever happens. Ow. I'm just hoping everyone survives. You
Another life wasted
absolute...
in the pursuit of glory and gold.
Okay, that is wonky. That needs to be fixed. But sadly, it seems our Jester Vernon is no longer with us, and she passed her bloody turn like an idiot. Oh, how could she? Three points here. Okay, we can do this.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Do not bleed to death. Don't get killed either. You know, just... Oof.
More dust.
Okay,
more
this is really
ashes,
bad now.
More disappointment.
Well, we don't have any bandages. We do have hope, and it has to be enough. Let's look on the bright side.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We're not going to need quite so many bottles of blood anymore. Oh, give over! You... Shocking. We're definitely leaving after this one. What a terrible disappointment. A new party will need to be formed. Probably gonna be bloody Rosnav, isn't it? Could you at least give me some blood to make up for the losses?
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Sadly, it seems you could not. Right. There, 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 there. We need those. Need that. Right. It's time to depart and just hope nobody died back in town as well, because that would just be really
Ignorance of
sad.
your enemy and of yourself will invariably lead to defeat.
Tell you what, this is going to merit a special visit to the graveyard when we get back to the hamlet. Huh. Yeah, if only she had ranged attack skills. And great. Wonderful, just wonderful.
ray of sunlight. A beacon of golden hope.
Oh, this pleasant weather comes as a welcome change, particularly for those currently enjoying a period of convalescence. I'll bear that in mind. Alright, removed clumsy, removed flawed release. Lots of people thirsting for blood. 1, 2, 3 vials drank. There is now only 1 vial of blood in town. We need to go on a blood run this week. And we have dead heroes to replace. We don't have a jester. A jester and a leper would be good. Preferably ones with some experience. And of course now, it is entirely possible to build the performance hall, but there are no jesters to benefit from it. So that is most unfortunate. Bearing that in mind, with 80 crests, is it 200 or 110? Let's say 200 for the puppet theatre, yes. 750 for the red hook. Well, that one's going last, if anything. Right. What quests are available next week? I don't think we're going to take anyone from the... Hey! A grubby handkerchief for the librarian. I don't think we're going to take anyone from the... We need... Oh, God! We can't do a blood run! We literally cannot do a blood run. We only have 1 level 5 hero. This is evil. This is seriously evil. We're going to lose a lot of heroes. This is a tragedy, to be honest. And we don't even have our Baron party anymore. Because, as I said, it's a horrific death spiral. So, Venga Felgren and Vernon both died to excessive bleeding. Yeah, it was horrible. It was really horrible. And of course now, they will need to be replaced with other worthy individuals. Now, what worthy individuals do we have? Not very many. Since we can't go on a blood run, we've only got 2 low-level heroes, which means they're going to have to... We can make a low-level party, that's awesome. Right. Not with what's here, though. So we have the Paladin, Musketeer. Not going to take a Houndmaster, because I don't like the Houndmaster very much. Well, unyielding is good. Yeah, the show must go on, as it were. I'll give that a little thought. Oh, yeah, apparently Marvin Seo is putting out another class mod soon. He's put out a little preview image that looks like town event art for a hero turning up. It looks like some kind of Joan of Arc type of woman in armour with a big banner, a big flag on a stick, and a crowd of people around her. I'm intrigued, so I'll look forward to seeing what that one is when it comes out. I've had a bit of a look at his Thrall and didn't like it that much, mostly because of the Thrall is a slave, and this wasn't a slave so much as a gladiator, a pugilist. No, literally a pugilist. The pugilist was a kind of Roman gladiator with spiked leather strips wrapped around his hands so he could just punch people. That's indeed where the word pugilism comes from, for the art of boxing. Okay, so if we can't go to the court next week, where will we go? Boss runs a necromancer? We could go for the necromancer. Wait, have I not done the necromancer yet? I don't want to do the hag. I really don't want to do the hag. Unstable flesh. For a Vestal, that's a really good trinket, but iffy. I don't know. The only short run we can go on is this. So it's going to have to be a medium run. Unholy Slayer's Ring. Sniper's Ring, yeah, okay. That's a long one, we can't afford a long one. Caregivers Convention is actually really good. Oh, the Ring of Purity. I need to do new trinket art for that. That may be it next time. Now, there is a slight issue. This plus 50% remove negative quirk chance. That quality may need to be changed for something else. It's supposed to affect the chance of having an extra disease removed at the hospital. I wanted it to do something else, and it doesn't seem to be able to do what I wanted it to do. So that is a placeholder effect. That will probably be getting removed in the near future. However, it would be nice to go pick it up. Yeah. Some medium, gather medicine, because it does make the hospital free as well. But we also need to think about getting blood. And about... Oh, it's going to be really dangerous, isn't it? Whatever we do. We do only have... Do you think we've got 3 Twilight Nights now? Yes. Kleptomaniac. Oh dear. Right, well, I'll take a little break and think about what's going to happen next week, because we're now in the this is shit we're going to die stage because of all the blood running out. Great. Just great. So yeah, I'll go give it a bit of a think, take a little break, start recording the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.